and your children and grandchildren will be grateful. And if you decide you got something better to do for the next few days, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. I know quite a bit about not only being president, but about the current issues and the competing candidates. And the thing that, as I said this once before when I was speaking for Kamala Harris at the Democrat convention, people always talk about Donald Trump lying. They say, he just makes stuff up. Well, he does. He just, and you got a lot of help here. I saw Marjorie Taylor Greene was sitting the other day and said, did you see this? She said, when our friends in North Carolina got creamed by that terrible storm Helene. And I'll tell you something, folks. I love being in politics. And I love public service. But if I had had the power to change the weather, I'd have been in a different line of work. And, I would have underwritten this entire campaign if that had happened. We're having a good time, but we need to be serious here. They're big stakes. And the thing that bothers me more about the opposition campaign, even than any lies, are all the eyes. Some came out today. I did it. Yesterday it rained. If I'd been president, it never would have happened. This is about me. You gotta understand there's nobody in the world like me. I can do things nobody can do. I can stop things nobody can just stop. And I listened to all this stuff and I thought, if that's true, how come since the end of the Cold War, that's what she tried to do? And we had some success with that, but those those traffickers, they make a lot of money. So, for the last 3 years, the Biden-Harris administration has done increasingly tough things trying to control the border, and the illegal crossings have gone down every year for 3 years. Our friends in the other party don't want to talk about it, that's true. And then President Biden called the Republican senators who seemed genuinely concerned about it, and he said, look, let's make a deal. You, only thing you care about is having fewer people come in, right? And they said, yeah, we don't want them. And they said, well, there is a limit to how many people we can efficiently take, so I'll make a deal with you. I'll take your limit if you'll give me enough money to make sure that these families can stay together and no kids are taken away from their children. That's right. And that's right. If we do serious background checks, so the people who shouldn't get in because they're highly likely to commit crimes don't get in. Let's make that deal. So they made a deal. The Biden then says they're anti-chaos. Right? They don't want us to do more than we can, but they recognize, at least most people do, we got the lowest birth rate we've had in well over 100 years. We're not at replacement level, which means we gotta have somebody come here if we want to keep growing the economy. Unless one of you is one of these artificial intelligence geniuses and figured out how we can all grow with no work. Which I'm not sure would be good for us. I think, it helps us a little to get up and go to work every day. So, what you've got is a clear choice. Kamala Harris has offered a credible, compelling economic program. There was a huge number of economists, more or less evenly divided by philosophy, that reviewed these programs. And basically, her program would help more than twice as many Americans as Trump would, because